Hey everyone, this is going to be my first video and I'm thinking about doing a footpath, concrete footpath, and then I'm going to expand my worm farm. So I'm going to lay some slabs, put a new roof up and everything like that. So let's just go have a look at all that stuff and pay attention to let's have a little bit of a look at the plans that I have for this. So let's just go take a peek. Okay, so as we walk through here, I've got my garden on the right there, a little bit overgrown, but that's the way it is at the moment. And I'm thinking about putting a path right through this area. That's just some random pipe there. And then right this way through where I'm walking here, I'm thinking about putting in a concrete path as well. And this area in front of the camera here is my worm farm. It works really well. And the only thing that I want to do is change it up a little bit because it's so low, and I built it with what I had when I did it, and it's just not really good enough anymore. I want to expand first of all, so add 4 more. I'm going to do it all a little bit differently this time, but I'm going to expand it, and then I'm also going to put a higher roof across the whole thing. It's at the moment I have to duck to get in there, so it's a bit annoying. And yeah, so the way I have my worm farm set up is I just put down these concrete rings on top of the lid, and then I had an ant problem, so I kind of made a moat around it all. But it worked at first, but then the ground here shifts so much from wet and dry that it all cracked up. It doesn't hold water anymore. So, well, as that plan didn't work, that's okay. I'm gonna do it differently. I'm going to make a slab and just probably, instead of using concrete rings, I think I'm going to brick it in. Just use bricks and then be able to do the moat that way. And it'll be good. Just today I decided to go and use some bamboo instead of buying some rebar. But yeah, as I'm in here cutting it all down, you guys can't see it, but even the previous clip where I was moving all the dirt at the beginning, I was just getting wrecked by ants. It's like, and here what I'm chopping down in here is that there's these red ants. They don't hurt too bad, but they're a pain. And the whole ant nest fell down on my head, so filled up my hair. I can think that's probably like the only problem with having longer hair. I can't think of any other problems except that sometimes you get ants in your hair. But yeah, see, I'm flicking some ants off me. Okay, here I am, just about to start like putting the edges around where I'm going to pour this slab, and I use this because I had it. It's some PVC and PVC skirting board actually, and that's the reason I use the bamboo as well. I'd prefer to use some 12 mil rebar, but I just didn't have any on me. I'll get it again later on. But yeah, I'm just using what I had today because I wanted to do this. So, and I also like the idea of using it for the footpath as well, because it's gonna be good for the curves and stuff. I think it'll be nice to just curve the corners around. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how strong it'll be, see if it'll get stuck or anything. I just thought about it the other night. And yeah, it sort of is what it is, I suppose. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is where I'm at now. Just put some Rio in, and I'm going to go with that shape. Sometimes I just like doing things and letting them see how they go. Sometimes you can aim for perfection. And before I started this, I was thinking, oh, I'm going to try and do that. But then, this is sort of like the way I do things. And when you pour a slab, it'll probably work out alright anyway. So yeah, next thing I've got to do is mix some concrete and do that. But yeah, it's a hot day today, super humid, and yeah, this is where I'm at for now, and I'll keep on going.